Welcome back to the next episode of this manga titled, The Quest to Cancel Anime. I hope you brought your Vegemite, because today's episode takes place in Australia. Now here is the heroic protagonist of this tale, a 63-year-old mate who I will simply refer to as Chin Chin. Now Chin Chin is before the Senate to take down the biggest threat to Australians. No, not wildfires. No, not the droughts. Anime is what he's after. It will become clear soon enough, but I want to give you a quick background of the lore. Chin Chin and his fellow colleagues watched several anime series that he believes are a danger to all. Now I'll let the clip play, and we'll hear what he has to say.
The worst anime my office discovered is Ramanga Sensei. The plot is beyond what any person would consider as normal or appropriate.
Now I'm going to point out that the first mistake our pool-cued headed friend made. He went to Arrow Manga Sensei looking for a good plot. And I can't blame him. He's new to the anime scene and doesn't understand how slice of life works.
The series features 12-year-old Sagiri, who draws pornographic manga while her 15-year-old stepbrother writes the books. Revealing clothing and sexually provocative poses are frequently depicted throughout the series, with the characters seen copying these poses and referring to genitalia. The series also heavily features incest themes.
Incest? Clearly the translations were off in Australia. Sagiri and Izumi are not blood related. They made that very clear in the anime, which of course means that our resident Oni-chan of this series is free to perform his brotherly duties without any divine punishment.
And many scenes are so disturbing, I just can't describe them.
But don't worry, that didn't stop him from searching for more lewd anime to watch in the name of science.
Further research by my staff uncovered another series called No Game, No Life. This series is hypersexualized and features incest themes between the two main characters, brother and sister, Sora and Shiro. The Classifications Board decision report for No Game, No Life states, and I quote, "Throughout the material, the female characters are frequently depicted in sequences that feature panning visuals of or close focus on their crotches, breasts."
I mean, come on, Chin Chin. Anyone who watched No Game, No Life knows that there's no breast to be found on Shiro. And I think your team's looking a little too hard at her, if you know what I'm saying.
Legs and or buttocks, end of quote. They are describing images of children.
Well, no, Chin Chin. They're drawings.
Like the series Goblin Slayer, which I have to say in my office we showed to a number of people today, and they were absolutely horrified.
So how does that work, Chin Chin? You're so horrified by something, so you go, "Hey everyone, come check out this banger. Ha yeah, this is so disgusting, look at it." Quite frankly, Chin Chin, if that's true, that sounds quite unprofessional.
In Goblin Slayer, children are often portrayed as frightening or resisting, but they are also shown as enjoying sexual abuse, enjoying it.
Alright, we have all seen the infamous SJW rattling first episode of Goblin Slayer. We all know what happens, and I think it's quite clear that they were not enjoying that. Chin Chin, the fact that you enjoyed fiddling your old Duffy to that scene does not change the fact of how it was actually portrayed.
And as I've said, experts say that pedophiles are using this material to groom children. Have a look at this. This is normal. It's certainly not normal.
No, it's certainly not normal for someone to try to make this argument in front of a Senate. I'll take a shot in the dark here and say that Chin Chin has no evidence to support this as it pertains to anime. And let's get real. There's real grooming using real children out there, and I think our boy should maybe divert his pervy mind over to that instead of fictional characters.
In one explicit scene that takes place in the virtual world, the character Asuna is raped by her captor, Sugu, who threatens to also rape her in the real world, where she is lying in a hospital room in a catonic state.
Chin Chin, the fact that you had to watch Sword Art Online is a tragedy, no doubt, but that doesn't mean you have to twist its story to get the entire genre banned.
He also states he'll make a recording of the virtual rape to shame her as well, and the rape, incredibly, is referred to as a fun party. Asuna is chained and her clothes are ripped from her, while Kirito is forced to witness the rape. Asuna is described as a 17-year-old girl.
Kuritu, or Kirito as everyone else pronounces it, is a cuck. That's how it happened.
In another scene, High school girls are at a swimming pool where one of the girls indecently assaults another character by repeatedly squeezing her breasts and bullies her because of her physicality.
I'm not sure who he's referring to in this bit, but honestly it sounds like he's strayed away from the anime genre into some more serious stuff. So that's as much of his speech as I could find. I thank Chin Chin for his extensive anime review. Honestly, it's one of the best I have ever heard. If he ever wants to do a collab, I will make it happen. So to give you a quick lore update, Chin Chin's proposal was in fact rejected by the Senate, who essentially said, please stop wasting our time. And I feel gratified by the end of this story. This dildo went in front of the Senate and proclaimed to the whole world and his colleagues that he watched all of these lolicon anime. All that for nothing. Good luck piecing together your shattered respect, Chin Chin. That's all I gotta say about this. I'll see you guys next time.